Okay. My daughter Cheyenne has a request. She is obsessed with Taylor Swift for some reason.
Oh,
yes,
dear.
This is my kid. This is my kid.
Oh my god!
And they're playing at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana tomorrow.
Okay.
My daughter called me and begged me. She said, "Dad, please, ask somebody if they have a ticket for me." There you go, Cheyenne.
I'm not Travis Kelce. I got nothing.
Listen, I'm not rolling around in money like Deshaun Watson.
I mean, she's been on the waiting list for a year plus.
Wow, really? They should have a ticket for her by then.
I'll explain. It's Lucas Oil Stadium and it's Taylor Swift.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Damn, mercy.
Let's go.
Can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Mister, will you please wake up? Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning. Snowman here to all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters. Shut up! I gotta thank you, Shane.
I mean, whatever happened to the games where breaking 100 points was, I don't know, unusual?
There was one word to sum up the All-Star weekend.
Trays. Because we take this job so serious.
Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller, yeah.
What in the all types of blue hell?
That request I made on behalf of my daughter, it's a true one. Good morning. Welcome, one and all, to the fabulous, fantastic Football Friday edition of Snowman in the Morning. This portion is brought to you in part by BetUS.com. BetUS.com, where the game begins. Speaking of games, I promised all the women in my family, my daughters and my wife, that I would not go full George Carlin concerning the game last night.
But I'm gonna just say what you said about that one game. I want my 3 hours back.
You know, I didn't even invest 3 hours, but I saw one play, even though the Jets won the game.
And congrats to the Jets for that.
I don't. Houston lost that game.
Doesn't matter.
Houston shot themselves in the foot and in the ass.
Guys, doesn't matter. It's a win in the win column for the Jets.
And my friend Jeremy, who's in Asheville, North Carolina, is happy. Only the Jets, and I remember a post that he wrote this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Only the Jets, only the Jets can have a play where they fumble the ball out of the end zone.
Mm-hmm.
Where they, excuse me, how did he put it? Only the Jets can have the stupidest play of the year and the catch of the year in the same game.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
21-10 was the final score last night. I don't know how the hell that. Look, it took until a minute to go in the first half for the first points to be scored.
Mm-hmm.
And Joe Mixon, who had over 100 yards last night, put the Texans on the board 7-0.
Right.
Okay? That clip came across my phone just as I was about to fall asleep.
And then
beep. Oh, hell. I see the play. Okay, good. Houston scored first. We're going to be fine. Jody looked at me. I looked at Jody. Then Lucy came in, and then Binks came in. And those two buttheads. Oh, it's a party. We're going to sleep with our parents tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Lucy's right on my hip.
Mm-hmm.
Binks is in the middle of the bed. I looked at the play, and Binks got out.
Yeah, he said, nope, not staying around for this.
I'm not sticking around for this. Even Lucy turned against me.
Lucy like, oh, heck no. Nope.
Look, you know what Lucy did to me?
What?
Lucy gave me a look. Now, I've had this dog 6 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Lucy gave me this last night.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
And rolled out.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been demonetized. We're about 5 minutes in, ladies and gentlemen.
Look, what actually happens when I play that is a sharing option.
Oh.
Talk about that off the air. But even Lucy turned against me.
I'm sure she did.
Lucy turned against me. Winnie was already asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Pumpkin was outside. He wasn't having it.
You're like, I'm outside.
I laid in my chair. My wife came in with dinner last night, and she woke me up, and she said, I brought you dinner. Gave me a little back rub. Oh, dear God, that woman's back rubs. Yikes. And I mean that in a very good way. I went to eat, and I turned to my left monitor, and it's already programmed for Thursday Night Football. And I'm reminded that it's Houston and the Jets. I turned it off. I asked Droid, because for some god-awful, stupid, crazy reason, I wanted to get my football chops wet for this weekend with that game.
Right.
So Droid, at the last minute, made a thumbnail for me. And Droid, here's what happened. I looked at it, and I trashed it.
That's rude.
Because I knew something goofy was going to happen in that game. I actually downloaded it twice, and I trashed the first one.
I mean, it was Halloween. Are we surprised it was a weird game?
So what I'm hearing is you still have it. It's just you never used it.
Basically.
But still,
it gave me an idea for the game I'm going to do tonight. More on that later.
But seriously, this was a Halloween game.
It was indeed a Halloween game.
And nobody got treated unless you were a Jets fan. Even then, you shook your head wondering, why are we dealing with this garbage?
I'll pose a question that both Droid and Victor posed in pre-show. And oh, honey, forgive me. Houston, what the was that?
That was a whole big old bag of mid.
That's worse.
I mean, you
It's
figure.
worse than my. Listen, it's worse than my sister's cooking.
I mean, you would.
And Victor and I, unfortunately, have had the pleasure of Nicole's cooking.
I mean, you'd figure it was Houston that put up the 21 points, not the Jets.
Joe.
Let me. I'm firing shots today.
Pleasure.
Okay, because
that game got him mad.
Listen, the one time Nicole cooked in our parents' house when I had the crew over and we were doing sports section.
Mm-hmm.
Victor looked at me. I looked at him. We looked at Alvin. We looked at Derek. Nicole comes back in and says, y'all can go ahead and eat. Do you know we wrapped that ish up and walked out of the house?
Yep.
Not surprised.
We walked out because Victor looked at me when we got in the car and Derek was driving and Derek was already throwing up.
Mm-hmm. It got so bad to the point where before we even walked, we took a stroll down Brian's neighborhood back in the day.
Yes, we did.
And there are some dogs out there.
Mm-hmm.
And usually dogs are hungry.
Look, all the dogs in my old neighborhood were hungry.
So I took
all the dogs in my neighborhood were hungry.
I took stuff that I rolled up and I threw it to the dogs. They took a sniff and they took off.
That is
they scattered like roaches.
They're like,
they scattered like roaches.
That's worse than dumpster pelican soup.
We went to Mount Vernon Park where I used to play basketball and baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Bunch of dogs there with their owners, and they're running around chasing frisbees and everything. And I think, okay. I threw my package out into the grass. 4 or 5 dogs come charging toward it.
Mm-hmm.
They took one sniff and repealed.
They took off. I'm like, nope.
We're not having this.
Absolutely not.
One of the owners is cracking up.
Right.
Comes up to me and says, what's in that? I said, my sister's cooking. He turns around, grabs his dog, chains him up, and takes off. He takes off.
He was like, nope.
This is how I'm comparing what the hell happened last night to my sister's cooking. Okay? Listen, my dad could cook. My mom could cook. Mm-hmm. I hacked it in the kitchen a few times. My sister was okay to a point.
Your sister's cooking skills are on Dak Prescott. Let's just be honest.
Oh,
because as we all know,
I'm not ready yet. But you know what? I'll allow that comparison. Because yes, Dak, it is you. It has always been you. It will forever be you. Forever and ever.
The church say,
amen.
Now get out of here, Dak.
Bad enough.
This is how bad my sister's cooking was. Okay.
But Snowman, it's bad enough that he compared it to Dak that you even specifically requested to me to leave Dak off the thumbnail.
I did. I told him leave Dak off the thumbnail today. Droid did.
I was like, oh, what Cowboys player you want? He's like, anybody but Dak.
That's my exact words.
Mm-hmm.
My exact words. Anybody but Dak.
And I enjoyed the fact that
of course, Droid jumped all over it and said, "Oh, but why?" I said, "Droid, you remind me of my son, right?" Yeah. And he starts cracking up and he goes, "Yes." I said, "I'll turn you upside down if you ask me that question." Droid's like dying laughing.
Mm-hmm.
But this is how it's below basic. It's about as basic as the NBA Cup.
Yeah. So that means her cooking skills are on LeBron James instead of Dak Prescott.
Look, it's
big whoop.
Listen,
literally.
Listen, last night's game, I compared last night's whatever the hell that was, to my sister's cooking.
Mm-hmm.
We just shared a tale of what the hell can happen when a sibling cooks. Now, I'm leaving Victor's siblings out of this because they kicked ass. All right. Victor's brothers cooked. All right.
Oh, yes, they do.
They came over to the apartment in Gary.
All three of them.
I'll share that after the break. But last night's game was ill. I mean, last night's game made me ill.
It's the curse
and I'm a football junkie.
It's the curse of Thursday night.
Last night's game was worse than Deshaun Watson's contract.
Oh,
it's the curse of Thursday night. Thursday night games are just almost objectively terrible.
After the 2 Chainz miracle. After the 2 Chainz miracle.
Yeah,
and leave it to a Halloween game to be the ultimate trick.
For that
for the night.
There was no treat
for that
involved.
to happen.
There was no treat
For
involved.
that to happen. We're not even breaking down the game because I don't want to break down the game. I want my 3 hours back.
I don't even have the stats up.
And I didn't even originate that line. A popular YouTuber, Your Name Tree, originated that line. But here's how bad it was. My wife woke up this morning, woke me up, and Droid, you're ever spot on. She said, honey, I gotta wake up. I'm zonked. Lucy is zonked.
For those who don't know, I came into the studio today like,
Yes. This is how spot. Let me explain how spot on Droid was with how my wife and I woke up this morning. Normally, it's me with the energy waking up in the morning, even though we both have 3 alarms set. Right. Yes, 3. Today I had 4. Jody was the first one to wake up. And I heard her go, no! She turns the alarm off. I turn mine off. Mine was set to the NBA on CBS. Hers is this standard ring.
Yeah.
Okay? All of my alarms are set to either Batista's old theme or the NBA on CBS.
Okay. That's
I walk alone.
But the third time her alarm went off, I didn't hear it. I fell back to sleep and I didn't move. So she nuzzles against me and go, honey, I have something to tell you. What? I finally shake the cobwebs loose. And she looked me dead in the eyes and says, I want my 3 hours back. If Dr. K tells me, okay, and we're a pair of football junkies, as you all know.
Right.
If Dr. K, whom I love with every bit of my soul, looks me in the eye and says, I want my 3 hours back, you know that game was bad.
This game was worse than fuel mileage races at Daytona and Talladega.
Snowman.
Together.
Snowman, you got to grab some Chris Base for me. Because that game was nothing more than a gigantic bunch of you know what.
What in the all types of blue hell?
No.
Booty!
Oh, that one.
Booty.
You mean this one?
Booty!
Yes.
And for anybody who watched the game last night, us included, for parts of it, you fool!
I only saw the highlights.
Last night's game, even highlights were...
Booty!
You're not wrong.
No, not at all.
I'll say it again. Even the highlights were full
Booty!
of...
No lie to be found there.
None.
Because you can't... I would play the button, but it's got a couple of cuss words in it. You can't make this up.
That game
Nope.
You cannot.
Trash.
I don't... Thank you, Victor. If you watched the game last night, if you watch the highlights even, myself included.
Stop it. Get some help.
And that's a young Michael.
Yeah. And he was still better than LeBron James.
That's what last night was.
Music. That's Austin's music.
Last night's game was more boring than, how can I put this succinctly?
It was more boring than seeing LeBron score the record-breaking points in that L he took.
I didn't see it, but I heard of it.
More boring than Tiger Woods walking away with another Masters?
No. No, even. How can I put this succinctly?
How do you even get worse than that?
How can it get worse than that?
More boring than a NASCAR CO2 race?
It was more boring than a 1:20 p.m. Central Time start of a Cubs game at Raggedy Field.
I was gonna say that's more boring than seeing the Cubs win the World Series again.
No more.
Ew.
Those 1:20 games, my dad used to come in from work at about 1 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
I'm upstairs,
right,
out of the way, because Dad's tired. I'm not messing with him.
Mm-hmm.
I mess with Dad when he's tired. He'll whoop my ass. I come downstairs. There's a Cub game on. I'm not watching it. He's not watching it. Why? He's leaned back on the couch with his tongue hanging out of the side of his mouth, out cold. It was worse. This game was as boring and as bad as me having to deal with the celebration from Cub fans in LaPorte, Indiana, after they won it all on November 2nd, 2016.
Yep.
This was awful. And you know what? Yahoo Sports had the nerve, the gall, the balls, the nuts, and the nerve to actually coin the question, quote, does this win put the Jets back in the playoff race?
No.
Close quote. No. I swear to you, that's the question I read.
It doesn't. It really doesn't. I'm sorry.
Because listen, you gotta trust Aaron Rodgers to be as consistent as he was in this game. He was
exactly. He was consistent, but you gotta trust him, and you gotta trust him within the division.
You know why the Jets won? It ain't because of Aaron Rodgers, even though he did throw 3 touchdowns. It's because they actually trusted Breece Hall to run the football for him.
I'm sorry, but the AFC East is going to run through Buffalo.
Again.
Yes.
Again. We said that at the top of the season.
The Jets would have to play the Jets would have to play 750 ball and hope the Bills flounder.
Listen, the Jets would have to run the table.
Yes. They'd have to run the table.
The Jets would have to run the table without a mistake, and Aaron Rodgers is their quarterback, so that gets that out of here.
Exactly. The Bills are going to run away with the division. That's a clean and simple fact. The Jets will be lucky if they see
Miami's floundering without Tua.
New England.
We've seen New England, and we've seen the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me started on New England because Father O'Shaughnessy is currently working right now.
Good. We're keeping Father O'Shaughnessy as far away from this as we can.
For now.
Let's take a break. We come back. More potluck stuff. And the relationship chef joins us with a mushroom crostini recipe.
Hey, what?
This I gotta hear.
Yes, I do.
I am too tired and too hungry already.
Well, you're going to hear this one. Back in a flash.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
People tell me how lucky my daughter is to have been adopted. But really, we're the lucky ones. Learn more at adoptuskids.org.
This planet has been great to me. It's given me gifts that I can't even explain. It's given me adventures and memories I'll never forget. And Battleborn, I think, has given me the opportunity to go beyond and give something back. How can I be a better custodian to this planet and the place I live? That's where I am with Battleborn. Let's make the planet a better place.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Mister, how do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
To the Fanatics feedback zone we go, and Arku was the first one in, saying that game was weird. That's an understatement.
That game was trash.
I didn't watch it live. I didn't either.
Be glad.
Sig Diggy, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And see, he echoed a question I said in our group chat. What in the all kinds of green hell? And Victor's response was spot on when he said, I didn't watch it. Victor said, I didn't even look at it.
Nope.
He says, Snowman, it's spooky season. Ain't that the truth? We were talking about my sister's cooking. Dogs are that way. And of course, you can read this for yourself. Speaking of cooking.
Wait a minute. What's he doing calling me out, man? I know I'm the dog and everything, but why are you barking at me, bro?
Because I've been barking at you for 13 years.
No, but let's move on.
I've been barking at you for 13 years, and in fact, when we met via LaShawn Encarnacion, that was the first joke Dog ever made to me.
So I got a question.
He says, "Why are you barking at me, bro?" I said, "Because I can." And then since then, Dog and I have been like this.
Yep.
So the question is, are we hitting the rink this morning?
Nope, because we're going to go into the kitchen.
Oh, okay.
Why are we going into?
Listen. After what happened in the NHL last night, we are not even touching the rink.
That is horrendous.
Oh my God!
This is coming from the hockey god, y'all.
Right.
This is coming from the fellow who I personally brought on to be our hockey expert, and he's not touching the rink.
The San Jose Sharks beat the Blackhawks. That's all I have to say.
Man,
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. All right, let's get to the
5 in the morning, and I saw that alert. Man, what the hell are the Sharks doing beating my Blackhawks?
I have no idea. It's early.
What?
Yeah, it might be early, but it's also getting close to lunchtime, which means
it's ahead to the kitchen.
Yeah, let's take. I'm trying to do something here, and it's not. Oh, wait, wrong button. I had wrong button.
Welcome to Friday, everybody.
Yeah, welcome to Friday, where we don't know what we're doing. We're professionals. We just don't act like. We just don't act like it.
We don't know what we're doing, and we openly admit that crap.
I think I've openly admitted that for the 11 years I've been on the air. Let's take a trip to the kitchen. Here's our relationship chef with another set of goodies. Please welcome Krista Mellinson, our relationship chef, to the bunch. Good morning, my dear. How are you?
Awesome. Thanks. How are you guys doing?
We're great. We always look forward to you coming on our Friday episodes because there's so much more than food that we talk about. It's just incentivized with a great recipe. And when I saw this morning, creamy mushroom crostini, two thoughts crossed my head. One, I must give this to Jody. And two, because Jody loves cooking with mushrooms. And whatever she cooks up with mushrooms, I wind up devouring.
Yep.
And secondly, there's a set of pictures that Krista took with her better half in the kitchen, and they're both having a blast. Because there's going to be a set that Jody and I take for Thanksgiving. We took some last year, but we didn't post it, and we did a lot of last-minute work before the grandkids came over. But I'll tell you what, I want to hit that part. I want to hit that part of it first because it's the human element that I love about when you bring your recipes and you bring this segment in. The first time I ever had you on the show, you know, you've always been an advocate, Krista, of cooking with your partner.
Absolutely.
And just having fun while doing it. I can't tell you how many times I've had fun with Jody in the kitchen with me. But see, you and Jody do something. Like I'll be cooking something and Jody will just sneak up behind me and give me a kiss and walk off.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't concentrate.
That's the best part, though, Brian.
Yes,
that is why we do it.
Yes, it is.
You are not wrong. I can't tell you how many times, you know, me and my better half, we would be cooking up like tacos or something for a sporting event or what have you.
Yep.
And just randomly, we just start kind of goofing off with each other. And then it just transfers into everything else we do that day.
Yep.
There was one Sunday, one championship Sunday, the Niners were playing the Eagles and the Chiefs were playing the Bengals. Woke up that morning and Jody said, "You know what you need to cook for us today for the football games?" I said, "What's that?" She just says, "I just want some of your best burgers."
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we ran to Aldi, picked up the supplies, and it got close to kickoff. And, you know, I start getting prepared. I get the pan out and everything like that. And Jody just walked up behind me, embraced me, and she says, "The only thing you're missing is an apron." I said, "Baby, I'll leave that to you." She says, I'll find you an apron. I'm like, baby, you find everything. This is the same woman that found this.
Yep.
She found this for me. And as soon as she gave it to me, she says, when I build your new office, that's one of the first things that's going up.
Yep.
But it's just so much fun when you have someone in the kitchen with you. And I start cooking up the burgers that day. And Jody's just been stealing kisses all day. I'm cooking everything up. I'm getting the potatoes ready because I was going to make some sliced potatoes also. And y'all have a knack of doing this, and I adore it immensely. I'm zoned in, okay? And I know your better half has gone through this too. I'm zoned in making the meal.
Mm-hmm.
Jody just spun me around and laid a kiss on me, and I nearly burned the burgers because I couldn't concentrate for the life of me. And then she just kisses me on the cheek after that, and she goes, "You do have food cooking, you know." Huh? What? Oh no!
Well, just
Been there, done that.
Phone call. What?
What?
if your partner spins you around and kisses you and you're not distracted, you got a big problem.
You don't have a pulse.
Problem.
If your
right?
partner spins you around and kisses you and you don't react, you ain't got a pulse.
100%, right? And that's what it's all about. It's this connection and this love for sure. And Brian, I'm going to tell you a little secret, a little trade secret, whatever, about the pictures that I posted of Billy and I.
Yeah.
I don't have a photographer and I am not photogenic and I am bad at posing for pictures. So it's a video and I pull stills out of the video. And that way it's natural, it's authentic, and there is that love. And it's I go through and go, oh yeah, this is good. Let's take this.
Yep.
Great, do it.
That's what Jody and I do, because I take all the pictures. I take most of the pictures. Okay. Jody takes the pictures. She's my social media mistress when we go on the road, because she took some when we went to Chicago and I did a game at Soldier Field.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I took one when we were in North Carolina. I had just got done fixing chili.
Uh-oh.
It was Thursday night football. And I opened the phone, getting in position, and I tell her to smile, and I look at the picture, and she kissed me.
Yep.
Proper thing.
Exactly. Jody pulled a fast one on me. And I said, what? And she's cracking up. She's gotten back now into whenever I do cook, she'll post a picture of it, and I do the same. And that's when I told her about you. She said, and this is a direct quote from my wife. She says, I want every recipe you snag from Krista, because we're putting it in a book. And when we move into our new place, we're going to try them all. I said, baby, we're going to try some of these before we even move. Absolutely. And I'm making sure I send her this one. Folks, for all the recipes that you missed, go to snowmanmultimedia.net/therelationshipchef. This will be up there. It's called creamy mushroom crostini. It involves 2 cups of sliced mushrooms, 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 clove of garlic, which I love cooking with, 1/4 cup of whipping or whole cream, 2 tablespoons of white wine or chicken broth, and knowing Jody, she'll try both versions of it. A half a teaspoon of dried thyme, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of pepper, 2 teaspoons of chopped fresh parsley, and then 6 slices of baguette, approximately 1/4 inch thick, and some olive oil. I read this. I'm not even going to try to read the steps of this because Droid already threatened to beat me up because he's hungry. And
I'm glad I ate before coming on the air today.
Yes, I'm glad you read it too, because I send the recipe to the boys before we come on air. And the first time, I'll never forget Shane's reaction. The first time I did this, I sent him the recipe that you sent me. And Shane said, what are you trying to do? I said, what are you talking about? He said, you keep sending me stuff like this. I'm not going to make the show because I'm going to be too busy in the kitchen cooking this stuff.
Right? And I want to hear from everybody when they cook this. I want to hear how everyone does.
Everybody on the crew will get a copy of the recipe. I'll post it on the website as well. It's the relationship chef, Krista Mellinson, joining us every Friday. But I'll say it again. It's not just the cooking part of it. It's the human element part of it. Because the pictures I love, not just the ones you make of the food, but the ones you have with Billy in the kitchen, and you're sneaking a fast one on him. And I could see the look on his face. He's trying to cook something, and you just mosey up behind him and you spin him around and you lay one on him. And I can't tell you how many times Jody has done that to me.
And he's got a big old knife in his hand.
Yes. I did. Listen, I only did that to Jody once. And Jody frightened the daylights out of me and said, "Hey, I got a knife in my hand." I turned and I cowered like a freshly kicked puppy, as Victor would say. But then she puts the knife down, comes after me, and says, "You think you're going to get away from me that easy?"
No.
And plants one on me right before I get out of the kitchen.
Just let me tell you, one of my favorite parts of cooking in the kitchen with Billy is the groping. So.
There you go.
Look, first place that Jody and I moved in together, we were in Terre Haute. This is how I got the nickname Tall Man. She needed me to reach something off of the top shelf. It was a bag of flour because she was baking. I got the flour, brought it down. She used it, and then she put it back on the counter. And I'm thinking, okay, she's done with it. So I close up the flour, I put it back on the shelf, and just when I'm about to get out of the kitchen to freedom, I hear, "I'm not done yet." Oops. But I'll tell you what, when Jody cooks up something, it's gone.
I tell you right now, it's the same way with my better half's Italian sauce.
Oh, you know
I'm
what?
Tell you that right now.
A football snack that Jody makes a lot, and this is going in the book. All right, I'm telling you right now, this is going to go in the book. A football snack that Jody makes up. She makes this big fat cheese ball, especially when the 49ers are playing. She whips that up. I could be in here on a live stream, and she'll just put calmly, and Victor, you've seen it. Calmly put the plate in front of me and go, "There you go, honey," and walk off. And I'm like, "Hey, wait a minute, come back here." And she'll go, "You have a game to call." "Yeah, and you got a kiss to deliver. Get back here." But the best times when I am on the air, and she did this last year. Jody made some ravioli. She made some ravioli, and the 49ers were playing the Cardinals. And it was just about at the end of the game. You know, Jody had been feeling bad all weekend, but that Sunday she was feeling great. She was up and around. She went and fed the rabbits and did stuff around the house. And I didn't know what she was up to. I did not know what she was up to. She says, "What time is your game?" I said 3:20. I said 4:25. And who are they playing? They're playing the Cardinals. Okay, I have an idea for dinner. And a wicked smile crossed her face. I'm like, okay, my wife's up to something evil, and I have the feeling I'm gonna love it. So close to the end of the game, she got into the kitchen. I heard her stride into the kitchen, like, she's gonna bring me something good, and I know she is. This woman, who I gave my heart to freely and will do it again and again and again, comes strolling around my right side of my studio and hands me this ginormous plate of ravioli. And I'm drooling. And before I could say a word, she goes, "Yes, I brought you dinner." And I finished calling the damn game. But yes, I know. It's not like we don't know the 49ers are going to win. So just finish calling the game. But she walks away. Victor's cracking up.
Oh, I'm wheezing at this point.
Victor fell out of his chair, cracking up.
I'm wheezing at this point.
Yep. And before I could say anything else, she comes flying around this again and plants one on me. And she's like, I hope you enjoy your dinner. Oh, you're not fair, Jody. You're not.
Are you getting Super Bowl Sunday when you and I were in the booth?
I got to share this one with Krista. Super Bowl Sunday, Niners are playing the Chiefs. She said, "What time are you going on the air with your pregame show?" I said, "Probably 5:00, because we'll have about 90 minutes to cover." Jody didn't even ask me what I wanted for the Super Bowl. She just went in. She said, "You need to get the crock pot down." And my spider senses went all the way up. I'm like, crock pot? What the hell is she cooking in a crock pot? Who cares? She's cooking a snack. I get the crock pot down. I'm in here, stream going. Victor's with me. Shane's with me. We got a few other people with me. And Jody walks in with this plate of mushroom-covered meatballs.
Ooh, Swedish meatballs.
Yes.
Yes.
She walked in with this plate or platter of mushroom-covered meatballs. Of course, she gives me a kiss and a little nuzzle, and she goes, "Enjoy. You know I'm watching the Super Bowl in the other room." Honey, these are mushroom-covered meatballs. I know. They're one of your favorites. I went to a break, and I stayed on break for about 10 minutes.
Yep.
To the point where Victor and Shane and everybody else in the chat were going, "Hey, where'd Snowman go?" I came back on, and there's like mushroom sauce right over here. Shane's cracking up.
I was like, "We're still here, damn it! What's going on?"
Victor said, "Snowman got food. I bet you Snowman got food." Yep. They didn't see her bring the plate in. They saw her put something in front of me. They didn't see the plate full of meatballs.
Nope.
All I said was, I have to take a break. I went through 2 rounds of meatballs. Jody brought me a third before kickoff.
Yep.
And I'm sitting there going, I'm not going to make it through the first half.
Have to roll
You grabbed more before the third quarter.
Yep.
Right.
Look, 35 minutes for halftime, okay?
Yeah.
We went to halftime. I said I'm going to take an extended break, and we'll come back and we'll get you all the stats for halftime. I get up, I start moving out of here, and Jody halts me. I got you. You go sit down, go to the restroom, do what you have to do. I got you. Jody, what are you doing? She's like, I got you. I went to the restroom, cleaned myself up. I come back. There's not only meatballs in front of me, there's a veggie tray in front of me, and there's a dessert tray in front of me.
Nice. She's trying to fatten you up, Brian.
And
listen, I was down after my cancer surgery. I was down to 208 pounds, and Jody said, "I'm not having it."
How tall are you?
6'5".
Oh shit, that's low. Yeah.
Exactly. And I'm up to 270 right now, and I'm holding steady right there. But Jody's cooking. I've adored since day one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. She said, I'll never forget her saying to me, "You actually like my cooking? Baby, I'll be fat and happy if you keep cooking like this." She has. God bless that woman.
That's awesome.
And God bless the pictures you take with Billy every time you two are cooking up something in the kitchen. That is one of the aspects I love about having you on and what you share online and that human element, as I said before. That's our relationship chef, Krista Melanson. If you want to find the latest recipe, which is creamy mushroom crostini, go to snowmanmultimedia.net/the relationship chef. It will be up. This segment will be up. And every segment will be cataloged today on the Snowman Multimedia YouTube page. Thank you very much, Krista. We love you
Guys,
very
have a
much.
great weekend.
Have a great weekend. We'll see you next Friday.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
What a way to lead in a halftime. We'll share more couple stories around football after the half.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code Snowman for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned.
One of the great things about ordering meals from Mother of Macros is that you can do it from the comfort of your own home. Click the national or local delivery link to access the menu, and we'll ship the meals right to your door. We understand you won't always have time to plan, shop, prepare, and cook to provide healthy nutrition for your family, so the process is simple and saves you hours. We know you're busy, so our meals are professionally prepared and packaged. You only need to heat them up and enjoy. We provide macro-balanced, delicious meals chock full of fresh, local ingredients with none of the stuff you don't want to eat. Plus, our menu changes every week, keeping your taste buds wanting more. We take care of your meals so you can worry about everything else on your list. Mother of Macros.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Quinn.
Moment of clarity. I haven't watched BET in years.
KP.
Drake needs to come back with another triple platinum album.
E Digger.
And then you have Ray J. Like, I can't stand that River Cricket.
The Guru.
Okay, the level of crack she's smoking, I don't want it.
BS3 Network proudly presents the Knucklehead Chronicles podcast, where from card tips to hot topics to meep of the week, anything goes. Live every Sunday at 2:30 p.m. Central.
During bad weather, driving can become downright dangerous.
What's your emergency, please?
Trust Battle Vision Storm, the revolutionary glare reduction glasses that turn your sight bright during bad weather at night or during the day. Watch your ordinary vision become extraordinary. Battle Vision Storm uses light optimizing lenses that block blue rays so you see clearly in heavy rain at night or blinding snow during the day. Heavy rain, snow, sleet, or fog can make it impossible to drive. Not with Battle Vision Storm. Get your Battle Vision Storm for only $19.99. But wait, due to rising costs and supply chain shortages, this may be your last chance to get your very own at this low price. There is a strict limit of 4 Battle Vision Storm per order while supplies last. Don't wait, order now.
Call 1-800-483-6319 or visit battlevisionstorm.com. So call 1-800-483-6319 now.
Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code Snowman, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to betus.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins. Attention sports fans, looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team pride? Look no further than Fanatics, the #1 destination for sports enthusiasts. Visit SnowmanMultimediaSports.com today and shop a wide selection of officially licensed merchandise from your favorite teams and players. From jerseys to hats to accessories to collectibles, Fanatics has it all. Don't miss out on the chance to elevate your game day experience. Head over to SnowmanMultimediaSports.com/Fanatics and gear up like a true fan with Fanatics. Officially licensed everything.
It's no secret. Today's consumer wants convenience and likes things on the go. They want to be listened to and receive instant solutions to their queries. This can often make or break the customer service experience. That's why it makes convenient interactions easy for you. Whether your customers want to connect with you via text, Facebook Messenger, Google, Instagram, or website, all messages now come to the one easy-to-use inbox, so you don't have to check a dozen different sites from the platform. From here, you can send SMS or email, answer questions, schedule appointments, take payments, and close more deals simply by messaging back and forth with your customers. When someone searches for a business like yours, they will look at your reviews. So unless you have more positive reviews, they'll choose someone else. Luck makes it easy to collect hundreds or even thousands of reviews from your customers. Simply send a review invitation or create automation that requests customer reviews right after the sale, or maybe right after a service is completed. It will take them 30 seconds or less to leave the review. Now those reviews will show up on the search result and increase your ranking that matters most. Plus, our advanced reporting will show you exactly where your leads are coming from and if your website or ads are doing their job. So why are you waiting? Put your business way in front of your competitors, get more leads, convert more of those leads to paying customers by getting started with today.
Mister? How do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
Second half of the show is brought to you by Power Brand Systems. Looking to reunite your brand or get it all in one place? Power Brand Systems is the way to go. And they're really knocking some sense into my head along with my beautiful Dr. K. This second hour also brought to you in part by SeatGeek. Use the code Snowman for $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan. Okay. Jody has done some very delectable, playful, diabolical things to me to make me smile.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of it concerns what we talk about every Friday. Football!
Sounds about normal.
Not just football, food. And this is
that too.
This is more of a Valentine story than a football story. But,
go for it.
A girl that I was seeing at the time, Shauna, she it was a Valentine's and we wanted to try something special. And I was thinking about what restaurants to go to, and she said, no restaurants. We'll stay at home, but I want to try and make surf and turf. Now, I just started cooking steaks on my own.
Yep.
So I have never in my life touched a lobster.
Welcome to what we cook up here in Maine all the summers, man.
Right?
Come on now.
That changed.
So I went and I grabbed a couple of lobster tails, and I'm like, I don't know what the heck I'm doing, but I'm going to try it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I seared my steaks. I started to boil the lobster, took it out, put it in the ice bath to shock it so it doesn't keep cooking.
Yep.
And then I butter poached it. And I say, I have no idea what I'm doing. What did she do? Walk up behind me, and just like how Dr. K does to you, Snowman, gave me a shoulder rub. And said, you'll be fine. Okay.
So so you often say, as I have done also, don't know what you're doing, huh?
Nope. I really didn't.
I've been there.
But they came out very, very good. And since then, I've been doing it. Even though she and I aren't together anymore, I've still been doing the surfing turn.
Shoulder rub boost confidence to 99 confirmed.
Man, to 104.
Listen, there was one morning I didn't want to get up, but the Colts were playing. And I knew I had to get up and I had to jump on air. I didn't want to move, but leave it to Dr. K for the motivation. She says, I'm going to run to the store. I'm going to grab some things, and I need you to cook me up something before the Colts play. Honey, it's 10:30 already. Trust me. Okay, honey. I'll trust you. Okay, I'll be back in a while. Okay. Slurp.
Well, you're up.
And I'm just sitting there going, damn it.
You're up.
She flies to Aldi. Sonia goes with. They fly back. We unload the groceries. I'm sitting in the room, and she hands me this box of pancake mix. I said, you want me to fall asleep on the air, don't you? She says, I want pancakes.
Oh, no.
All right. You're on. And Victor knows how I make my pancakes.
We have made pancakes many a time.
So I cooked the biggest, fluffiest pancakes I could cook. I used the entire package.
You cooked man cakes is what you did.
I cooked man-woman cakes.
Man-woman cakes.
Man-woman cakes. Man, Jody woman.
Right?
I man, Jody woman. Okay? I cook man-woman cakes. I put them in front of her and she goes, what the hell do you expect me to do with these? Eat them.
Eat. You asked for it. Now you eat.
She comes strolling in here. I didn't even fire up my computer yet. With the plate in hand, she goes, once again, what do you expect me to do with these? Eat them.
Eat.
Okay. Puts the plate down. She comes back in, gives me another shoulder rub. I'm like, oh, God, I'm not going to concentrate today. I'm not going to concentrate. And she goes, you got to call the game correctly. And I'm already laughing. Like, all right, you're on. I go back in the kitchen and check on her. And that plate
was clean
and empty. She comes into my office and goes, I'm not going to make it through the game. So I'm going to trust you. Baby, don't do that. And she sees my plate. She says, I'm going to trust you to let me know what's going on. Baby, you don't want to do that. She goes, why not? Look at my plate. She looks down and goes, oh, hell.
Yeah.
And she goes, the game hasn't even kicked off yet. I know that. Don't remind me. And then she decides to couple it with, but aren't the 49ers playing also? Yes. They're at home. Who are they playing? Hell if I know. I'm too sleepy to find out. Are you going to fall asleep during the 49er game? I said, baby, I'm going to fall asleep during the first half of the Colts game. While I'm on the air. You can't do that. Why not? Because I need to know what's going on.
Rule 5 of the house. You cannot.
I cannot fall asleep during the Colts game.
Yeah, exact mundo.
Although we both have. Although we both have. Matter of fact, first year Jody and I were together, Colts were playing the Cowboys at Lucas Oil Stadium. I did my show, taped it, ran it, and Jody says, "Who are we pulling for on Sunday?" I was like, "Pulling for the Colts, duh."
Yeah.
And she says, "But we know a lot of Cowboy fans. Don't care. Matter of fact, I'm willing to bet the Colts shut their asses out." Jody says, "That's not going to happen." Yeah, I know, but it's nice to wish for, isn't it?
Right.
We listened to the first half with Matt Taylor doing the deed. 13-0 Colts at the half.
Mm-hmm.
I look at Jody. She looks at me. She's like, "I'm going to crash." And baby, I'm right there with you. Wake up. We're both listening intently to the broadcast. It was on ESPN Indianapolis. We're both listening, waiting for a final score. And she says, "They probably came back and won." I said, "Yeah, probably." Then I hear Matt Taylor say, "Final score, Colts 23, Cowboys nothing." And we both looked at each other and went, "What? What? 23-0?" I looked at Jody and she looked at me. And we were 23-0? Yes, 23-0. They're doing their thing on the Colts radio network, interviewing the players. We shut off the broadcast and we said, "Okay, our day's made. Let's go back to bed." Went back to bed. The hell with this. Okay, dog. Lay a football story on us. Because I've known you a while. You and your better half has gotten some football stories.
Not only football stories, but some wrestling ones as well.
Uh-oh.
Give me a football story. Give me one of each. Give us one of each. Fuck it.
Okay. And we've completely lost this show. And we've
Hopefully
completely
they didn't
lost
make out
this
what I
show.
said. Go ahead.
Football wise, a few years ago. We're living down Belfast way, got the kiddo. We're just typical football Sunday. NASCAR's done. I'm focused in on the Patriots back when we actually had success. And so I decided, tell me about it. She's sleeping in because I've got little man. We're just watching pregame shows and everything. I decide to see what we got in the fridge to cook up and everything else.
Yep.
I noticed there's a couple pound pack of hamburger kicking around.
Uh-oh.
I also noticed a couple of fresh onions and a few other things. And I'm like, you know what? The hell with it. I'm going to have some fun today.
Dog's about to do something.
Dog's about to cook.
I made up my specialty hamburgers.
He's about to be a bad dog. Bad dog.
Nah, this ain't no bad dog because not only do I load up with, the typical spices and everything else.
Right.
A little bit of crushed red pepper flake, a little bit of chili powder, and a little bit of hot sauce.
Yep.
Oh, you trying to make
some diced jalapeno.
You trying to burn people.
Yes, you are.
Not really, because she and I can both handle ghost peppers.
That's y'all.
Really?
My name is Paul. That's y'all. Ain't no way.
Vic, there's a place down in Belfast, the Co-op, that sells scorpion pepper sauce. I don't bat an eye at it.
That's my name is Stu. That's you.
Right.
I have my voice to protect. Go on.
So I'm grilling everything up in the pan, searing everything. I'm making them like thick, mind you.
Yes.
The house burgers.
Them house burgers. I get a bag of fries out of the fridge. I salt them up, cook them off. She wakes up to everything. She's like, "What's going on?" I said, "Patriots playing. I figured I'd eat." She looks at me like, "So you figured to make up 6 burgers and a bag of fries? Figured you'd be hungry too." She looked at the burger and everything else. I'm like, "Yeah, everything's taken care of. Don't worry about it." Little man's got his. He's happy. I'm chomping away. Enjoy. gives me a quick little peck, and she's like, "You had to wake me up this way, didn't you? You're an ass."
I've had that said to me a few times.
Yep. And as per tradition, we always, do something special for the WWE pay-per-views.
Yes.
Right.
Whether it's, tacos or, we might get a pizza or something. But there are times we will actually homemade pizza.
Yes. Yes.
And there was a time, again, a while back, where she decided to be the one to make the pizza.
Okay.
We're talking a big old, deep dish pizza.
Oh.
One that usually takes about 40 minutes to cook.
Yep.
That's my mom.
Yep.
And I'm telling you right now, that pizza was gone within minutes. We didn't even make it through the pre-show without it being gone.
It was gone.
That's
and that included the kiddo having a couple of slices.
And you got in trouble for that one time.
I got so busted. My mother, I gotta tell y'all this one. My mother made a big fat ass deep dish pizza.
Mm-hmm.
She made 3 of them, as a matter of fact.
Mm-hmm.
We killed 1.5 of them.
Right.
The third one was ginormous. Mom put that in the refrigerator with the following demand. There weren't instructions.
Demand.
It was the following demand. Quote, do not touch this pizza. It's for tomorrow night. Okay.
What did Brian do?
Brian thought he was clever.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, no.
Listen, clever would be taking a small knife out of the drawer.
Mm-hmm.
Just plain stupid would be grabbing the biggest damn knife in the house.
Stone Cold put it.
Clever would be a small knife to make a small dent.
Right.
Then you have what I did and grab the biggest damn knife in the house.
As Stone Cold would put it, you being clever.
Nope.
I yanked that pizza out, put it on the counter, took the biggest knife in the house, chop. And before I got done, a quarter of it was gone.
Oh, no.
I didn't care. Just when I thought I was getting away with it, lights come on.
I would have got away with this one.
Rats.
Rapscallion kids.
Right. Rats.
Brian!
Oh,
I'm full of pizza. Pizza sauce way over here.
Right.
Mom comes flying downstairs, and I just start mentally writing my will.
Right. Like, well, that's it for me.
I'm busted.
I'm dead.
I can't do anything. I can't hide
in
this.
my last living moments, I declare that.
Right.
I couldn't do anything. I didn't even stand in front of the pizza with a knife in it.
Right.
Mom took a look, didn't even ask what I was doing.
She knew.
She went and called my dad. The only thing I heard my mother say was, Bill! Off.
Rip.
Mom didn't. I'll set it up again. Mom didn't even ask anything. She saw me with a mouthful of pizza.
Yep.
The 3-size piece that was gone because it was in my belly. Pizza sauce all over my face. And all I saw my mom do was turn and walk to the bottom of the stairs and yell, Bill! And my brain went, "Oh,
In my dying moments, I leave my.
My dad, bless his heart, bless both my parents' hearts.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
my dad comes strolling downstairs, and if he's strolling downstairs, my ass was kicked.
Lucifer in hand.
Lucifer was in hand.
Oh my God.
He saw the pizza, me, and the knife, and just pointed.
Upstairs.
I hung my head down, walked upstairs,
Oh my God.
and my father tore me to shreds.
Oh,
4 o'clock in the morning, I'm being torn to shreds. And I deserved it. Mom gave a demand not to touch the pizza. What does old Brian do? I gobbled a piece of that sumbitch up.
Oh my God.
Now, here's the funny part to this.
Mhm.
I'm hurting.
Yeah.
I tried to go to sleep. Didn't work. I knew I was going to struggle the next day in school.
Because you got to sit down.
I got to sit down. I got to run. I got to jump. I got to sit down. All day. It was time to get ready for school. I get up. I get ready. And I'm trying not to run downstairs. My mother's already gone. Dad's there. And I'm going, oh, hell, he gonna kill me again. You know what my dad did?
What?
He took another half of that pizza and stuffed it in a lunchbox and gave it to me. With a wink and a smile and a whisper, don't tell your mother.
No, sir.
I'm not saying a word. I
Oh, no,
ain't
sir.
I ain't having this. I ain't taking this one. I ain't taking this one.
Oh my God.
Okay, I've actually got a good dad story as well. When you get done,
Well, here we go. We got home that night. Nicole's like, I had a sandwich, a Capri Sun. God help me, Capri Sun, and cookies for lunch. I didn't say a word.
Nope.
I didn't say a word. I just put my lunchbox in the sink and took my happy ass right upstairs.
Yep. Oh my God.
And I thought I got away
again.
Nope.
Until my mother opened the refrigerator.
Oh no.
I had some help this time.
Okay.
Mom comes flying upstairs. And before she could finish her question of, did you eat my pizza? Dad comes flying upstairs. Dad goes, I'm at fault for this one. I gave him a piece and I went to work. Dad had a wicked smile on his face, walked back downstairs. My mother looking at me, looking at him. My mom walks back downstairs. I put my face in the pillow and died.
Nice. Nice.
Oh God. The first time I heard this story,
I told it on the air too.
I nearly threw up. I was laughing so hard.
Yes, he did.
I nearly threw. I was laughing so hard.
Hey, I got one that'll probably take us to break.
What you got?
Okay, so being a NASCAR fan growing up, my dad was a huge Dale Sr. fan.
Yes.
I was a Jeff Gordon fan. So obviously Sundays were already hell in my house.
Right.
My dad was getting ready to work one Sunday in October back in 2000. He was a custodian at the time for University of Maine in Augusta. And it was Talladega weekend.
Uh-oh.
We all know what Talladega and Earnhardt mean. Exactly. So we're getting ready. We were watching the race together. He has to get ready. Mom's doing her own thing. I think she's working on a sewing project or something. And And so my dad's getting ready to work. He looks at me. He's like, "How many laps are left?" I look at this. I look at the ticker on ESPN. I'm like, 18. He looks at me. Where's Earnhardt? 15th. Watch him win this, and walks right out the door. As he's done getting ready, he's like, "Watch Earnhardt win this." Walks out the door. I'm watching him leaving up the driveway. I'm shaking my head like, how in the hell
does he know?
Sure enough,
Mm-hmm.
Earnhardt pulls it off. Here's where it gets interesting. The next morning, my dad's sitting at the head of the table. I gotta get ready for school. It's like 6:30 in the morning. He's sitting at the head of the table reading a paper with his coffee, just like everyone else does.
Right.
Yes.
I have to walk past him to get to the bathroom to start getting ready.
Oh
Because I
dear.
got to come from upstairs, come down.
Oh dear.
I walk into the kitchen, and as I'm getting past my dad, he says, "So who won the race yesterday?"
As if he didn't know.
I stopped, backed up, and I said low enough for only Dad to hear this. "Damn it, Dad! I hate when you're right." And he busted a gut laughing. My mom's getting breakfast ready. She's like, "What's so funny?" My dad's like, "Don't worry about it." My dad passed a few years ago, and I actually made sure that story was told at his funeral.
Oh,
and
that's
everyone was laughing
That's
about
great.
it.
I got one of my own featuring my 49ers.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. It was my mom's birthday, 1990. Super Bowl 24. Niners and Broncos. My mother opened her big mouth.
Oh dear.
And said, the Broncos may actually have a chance. My dad and I laughed our heads off and left.
Oh no.
Mom comes up and said, "What are you laughing at?"
What do y'all think is so funny?
Exactly. Like, Mom, the Broncos are playing the 49ers.
Ain't no way.
And she goes, "So, may I speak freely, Mom?" And she's already cracking a smile. She says, "Go ahead." They're going to kick their asses. What? The Broncos beating the 49ers? Child, please. The 49ers are about to stomp a mud hole in their ass just as my dad walks by. And I'm like, "Oh no, he's gonna bop me one." He didn't. All he said was, "That's right," and walk
it dry.
Oh no. Oh jeez. My cousin says, "Do you think the Broncos have a chance?" I told him no. He says, "Why?" I said, "Look at them.
Look at the Broncos and look at the 49ers.
55-10. I got up, smiled heavily,
And
walked
walks
upstairs. My dad got up, laughed, walked upstairs. My cousin calls me and he goes, "Are you kidding?"
No.
"What?" And he says, 55-10. Told you. He sends me a package a week later. On the back of it, it reads 55-10. Are you kidding me? I called him back. Once again, I told you.
They are.
Third time. Third time. Third time. He calls again, and I miss Pudge. I miss Pudge to this day, my cousin. I miss him dearly. And he says, "How did you know?" I said, "Did you watch any 49er game this past year?" "No." There's your answer.
Right.
My aunt calls.
Uh-oh.
"What did you tell Pudge? That the Niners were going to stomp a mud hole in the Broncos' ass?" Yeah, but 55-10?
Yes.
Yeah. And with that alarm, we're going to break.
With the siren going off.
Yeah, I got my window open. It's like 70 degrees out this morning.
I feel you.
Let's take a break.
That's the third quarter.
End of the third quarter. The fourth quarter remains. We got some picks to make. Lord help Shane. Back in a minute.
Money period.
This is Snowman in the morning.
Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code Snowman for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned.
Do you remember our first group photo? This is it. Smiles all around, even though we were all nervous.
Who could have imagined that our first weekend together would soon turn into a lifetime of memories?
You're an amazing young man. Your brothers and sisters really look up to you. They're a big brother.
It's so cool to watch the adult that you've become, and you really have done as much for us as you think we've done for you.
You know, it took 20 years, and I got my third child, who was 17 at the time.
There are so many rewards in life. You coming into our home was one of the greatest rewards we could have ever had.
I ain't never felt so much love before in my life.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Quinn.
Moment of clarity. I haven't watched BT in years.
KP.
Drake needs to come back with another triple platinum album.
E Digger.
And then you have Ray J. Like, I can't stand that River Cricket.
The Guru.
Okay, the level of crack she's smoking, I don't want it.
BS3 Network proudly presents the Knucklehead Chronicles podcast, where from car tips to hot topics to meep of the week, anything goes. Live every Sunday at 2:30 p.m. Central. Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code Snowman, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to betus.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins. Attention sports fans, looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team pride? Look no further than Fanatics, the #1 destination for sports enthusiasts. Visit snowmanmultimediasports.com today and shop a wide selection of officially licensed merchandise from your favorite teams and players. From jerseys to hats to accessories to collectibles, Fanatics has it all. Don't miss out on the chance to elevate your game day experience. Head over to snowmanmultimediasports.com/fanatics and gear up like a true fan with Fanatics. Officially licensed everything.
It's no secret. Today's consumer wants convenience and likes things on the go. They want to be listened to and receive instant solutions to their queries. This can often make or break the customer service experience. That's why it makes convenient interactions easy for you. Whether your customers want to connect with you via text, Facebook Messenger, Google, Instagram, or website, all messages now come to the one easy-to-use inbox, so you don't have to check a dozen different sites from the platform. From here, you can send SMS or email, answer questions, schedule appointments, take payments, and close more deals simply by messaging back and forth with your customers. When someone searches for a business like yours, they will look at your reviews. So unless you have more positive reviews, they'll choose someone else. Luck makes it easy to collect hundreds or even thousands of reviews from your customers. Simply send a review invitation or create automation that requests customer reviews right after the sale, or maybe right after a service is completed. It will take them 30 seconds or less to leave the review. Now those reviews will show up on the search result and increase your ranking that matters most. Plus, our advanced reporting will show you exactly where your leads are coming from and if your website or ads are doing their job. So why are you waiting? Put your business way in front of your competitors, get more leads, convert more of those leads to paying customers by getting started with today.
Mister? How do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
As we began the show today, doggone mouse, last night's game was booty, and it had us singing. Got me up. We'll never speak on it again.
Right.
Thank
Never.
God.
Now, it is now.
Uh-oh.
Is oh God. Okay. I promised Shane that we would not lose control this week, which is a lie.
I was about to say, what type of bull are you selling?
Right.
It is now time, ladies and gentlemen, for the fabulous, fantastic Football Friday NFL picks. And just like last week, our guest picker is the one, the only, the lovely Deb Whitkus.
Hi, Deb.
Hello. How are you guys?
How are you?
Who did not take a bath last night with last night's game?
Right, I'm like, I'd be a lot better if the Texans won, but it's okay.
We all took a bloodbath on that game.
How was the Halloween?
So mad. But it was fun giving out. My Halloween was great. I gave out tons of candy to some kids and the costume. Halloween is of my favorites. So
It's mine too.
Yeah.
Did Olive make another cameo appearance?
Wait, where is she? She's right here. Hold on. Yes, she did. She's a bat. Do you want me to get her a costume real quick? She's a bat.
F it. We got time to kill. F it. Go ahead.
We're gonna see Olive in a costume. This is her cat, Olive. Oh boy, I can't wait to say this.
Oh,
I can't wait to say this.
Also, screw it. We got time.
Why not? Why not?
This segment really should be called "Big Dog Loses His Friggin' Mind."
Mm-hmm. There she is.
Hopefully she doesn't bite me. She should be fine. She's so good. Okay.
Don't want to wear this.
She's like, this again. Oh, wait, we need to go this way. Okay, yes. It's this way.
Oh, doggone it.
I'm a cat, not a ragdoll, damn it.
Who cares about football when you have Halloween? No, I'm just
Yeah, I agree.
After last night's game, Halloween was a hell of a lot better.
I know, right? Okay, we ready? Everybody ready?
Let's see it.
Bat cat.
Bat cat.
Bat cat.
Bat cat. Bat cat.
Nice.
We love Olive.
Oh man.
I swear she's absolutely
Olive's looking at us like, help me, damn it.
No, she's looking like I'm gonna get revenge on every last one of you.
Look,
I'm taking mental notes.
The way Olive is looking at us is the same way Winnie looks at me when she's on air. When she's on air with me, and I mention her name.
Okay.
She just looks up at me and goes, "Daddy, you weren't supposed to say that." All right, let's get We're not even gonna waste any. We're not even gonna waste any time. We all acknowledge that we took a bath last night with the Houston Texans.
Oh yeah.
Now I don't know how that happened. Well, actually, with all the stories I was sharing this morning with my wife watching the game and then quitting watching the game after the first quarter,
I quit.
Saying I quit. She said I can't do. By the time I got ready to come to bed, she turned off the game and was watching CSI New York. Going, I can't do it.
Nope.
She decided to break the glass this time and said, "You can't make me do it."
Yep. And dog, it's all yours. Let's go.
Oh, of course, we all know the picks are brought to you by BetUS.com. Use code Snowman for 125% deposit match. That's BetUS.com when the games begin. The overall standings, Vic holds a 1-game lead over myself. Snowman, you're 5 behind me. Droid, you're 3 back in the win column to Snowman. Our guest pickers, A Pizzle's currently sitting on top at 33-17. Deb's at 21-9. And, of course, Ben DeViller, who won't come back because he retired from calling football games, is sitting at 9-4.
Of course.
The 1 p.m. slate will kick off with New Orleans, an 8-point favorite against Carolina. The over-under's at 43.5 if everyone gives a damn.
Which means New Orleans will get 44 in the first half. New Orleans.
Absolutely. Absolutely New Orleans. I mean, do we even need to say that?
No.
We just skip this one?
This is your... Okay. We're already a minute in, and we've already got an Anarchy game.
Yep.
Oh, we got more.
All right. I gotta go Saints. How do you go with the Panthers at this point?
I feel like Ben Stein calling Ferris Bueller. Droid.
Bueller.
Oh, Droid's in the back. I'll get his picks later.
What? Yeah. I'm right here. What are you talking about?
No, why didn't you answer me, damn it? I already know I don't have any freaking control of this segment, but come on, at least help me here.
Right?
No. No. You can't make me do it. You won't make me do it. But I know how the Saints are. They know how to make a terrible team look good. So give me the Panthers.
Oh God.
You renegade nitwit.
Yep. Wow. Go on.
Next game on the list, the Commanders, who are a 4-point favorite heading into the home of the New York Giants. The over-under's at 44.
Hail to the Redskins and give me the over, and they'll lay them all. Hail to the Redskins.
Deb, who you got?
I'm going Commanders on this one because the Giants suck.
Vic,
the complete humiliation of the New York Football Giants is continuing. Give me the Commanders.
Droid.
Do I even need to say it?
You're taking the Giants just to be an idiot. You're going to take the Giants to be an idiot?
Nope.
No.
He's like, no.
Thank God.
Pizzle says the Saints and the Redskins for his first 2 picks.
Yeah.
Off we go to the next one.
The San Diego Superchargers are the 1-point favorite heading in to Cleveland. Over-unders at 43.
Give me this button here.
Oh, crap.
Give me this.
Music.
After what I saw last week with the Cleveland Browns, I am afraid. But screw it. Give me the Chargers.
Deb?
I agree. I'm scared. I still am in shock if they beat the Ravens. My mouth is still dropped wide open.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, Jameis Winston, different quarterback. We all, Jameis Winston, go. I'm like, go. I'm a huge Chargers fan. This one's tough. This one's really tough. I'm going to go Chargers. I hope I don't regret it.
Same here.
I'm just going to go ahead and say it out. I think what happened was a mixture of a fluke on the Browns and total mismanagement by the Ravens coaching staff.
Hold
Give me
on,
the
Spanish
give me the San Diego Superchargers, San Diego Chargers.
Droid, finish this
I'm
one.
gonna have this.
Charge. Give me the Chargers.
Fizzle is riding alone, taking crab legs on this
He's
one.
taking crab legs.
Crab legs.
See, Victor's nicknames stick with the crew. Crab legs Winston.
Next on the hit list. Oh, I'm gonna regret this game.
Oh no.
It's the brisket-led New England Patriots on the road to the Tennessee Titans.
Glass.
My pleasure.
Stone Cold. Anyway,
as I said last week,
How many of these you're gonna get?
as I said last week, hell no, hell no, absolutely,
By the way, if anyone cares, Titans are favored by 3 and the over-under's at 30.
Hell no!
After the beating they suffered from the Detroit Lions, no.
I mean, Victor said it best. Break the glass. I broke the... No! You couldn't make me touch that game with a pole that'll stretch from here to Indianapolis and back to Louisville. Nope. I don't want any parts of that game.
Save me, Deb, please.
Wait, what was that?
Save me, please.
Here, I'll save you. All right, we've got Drake May versus Mason Rudolph. Wah, wah.
Drake's even just listed as questionable right now. He hasn't finished the protocol.
That is true.
So it's more than likely Jacoby Brissett unless something. It's more than likely Brissett unless something clears up today.
Yeah. Oh boy. Here we go. All right. Yeah. I mean, the Patriots let me down last week. Can't make that mistake again. I'm going Titans.
No, I'm sorry. I gotta follow Snowman on this one. I am taking an absolute mulligan. I am not picking between Jacoby Brissett and the Tennessee Titans.
It's
Absolutely
November.
not.
It's the month of food. I'll eat this mulligan with all kinds of spices on it. You can't. I no.
Droid, are you picking this one or what are we doing here?
Ladies and gentlemen, Snowman Multimedia presents the Tank Bowl.
This is worse than the Tank Bowl. This is the Landfill Bowl.
So I take it you're not picking this one either.
Actually, I trust in Jalen Polk more than any receiver on the Titans core. Give me the Patriots.
Wow.
Pizzle's got Tennessee. We already know where I'm going. Let's move on.
Yes.
It's Dallas on the road to Atlanta, who's favored by 2. Over-unders at 52, and I got a feeling that Snowman, you've
They're
got
only getting 2. They're only laying 2 at Mercedes-Benz.
2.
Hell no. 200. Damn it. I want Kirk.
No. Listen,
I want Kirk 2 Chainz Cousins. I want Kirk 2 Chainz Cousins to lay 560 yards on the Cowboys. Doggone it. But in all seriousness, give me 2 Chainz Cousins and the Falcons.
For every point they are favored by is a single chain. Kirk Cousins owns. And if they're favored by 2, he lives true to his name. 2 chains.
2 chains. There you go.
Deb, who you got?
I'm going 2 Chains too. I think Dallas is my dumpster fire team this week, and love me some ATLs. So I'm going the Falcons.
Deb, do we have to ask? Are you actually going to be smart with this one?
You know where I'm going with this.
Listen to the
Yep, I know.
recitation in Victor's voice.
You're gonna pick the Patriots. You know I'm picking the Cowboys.
Droid.
This is the game I'm going to call on Sunday. Touchdown ATL is something I'm going to be saying a lot. Give me the Falcons.
And he's going to punish me with Tam all game long.
If he don't, I will. That's my 1 o'clock. That's our 1 o'clock game that will feature on the channel. Next one.
It's the Raiders on the road to Cincinnati. Cincy's favored by 7.5.
Man, give me this dog.
Break the glass.
Man, give me this doggone button. N-O. No.
No.
It ain't Riverfront Stadium. It ain't the LA Coliseum. It's not the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum. It ain't Jim Plunkett. It ain't Boomer Esiason. It's no. I'll eat this one too. No. This is, you know what? This is my halftime. This game is my halftime snack. I don't care. I can't do. Look, I love Joe Burrow, okay, but that offensive line is porous. That offensive line is more porous than Tuukka Rask in Game 6 against the Blackhawks. No.
What the hell did Tuukka do to you?
He showed up in Game 6. That's what.
Damn, dude, Tuukka's catching strays.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
It ain't the only one that's catching strays. Nope. Look, the last good game between these two teams was a playoff game, and it took a fourth down non-conversion by the Raiders to decide that game, and they fired Rich Bisaccia stupidly after that game. I can't do it. No.
Deb, get me back on track, please.
I don't see the Bengals losing another one, and I don't know why I'm saying that, but I'm going to. Like, they just can't be this bad, right? I mean, they're the Bengals, right? I'm gonna go Bengals this week. Desmond Ridder is playing in for the Raiders, right? He's the QB.
I believe so. Yes.
He should be. I'm like, he should be. I'm excited to see what he's got for the Raiders. I like that addition to the team. But the Bengals are gonna win.
Vic,
as much as I made the mistake of picking the Bengals over the Eagles, I'm still sticking with the Bengals on this one. The Raiders are just not good. So I'll be tuning into WKRP in Cincinnati.
I mean, Desmond Ridder might put a little more oomph into the game, but I don't know.
I think somebody's dog is disagreeing with this.
So they're like, nope.
It ain't me. It ain't me.
Lewis here.
Somebody's howling.
It ain't me barking about this. It ain't me barking about this damn game. It's something else.
Like, nope.
That's a drop. Hey, that's a drop. That's a drop. That's a drop.
That's a short. That's a short right there.
That's a short. And
absolutely not.
Look, that's a short, and you can't do anything about it. That's a short. Who do we have here, Deb?
This is Cannoli. This is my pup.
Hi, puppy.
Just peed on the carpet, so that's what he feels about the Bengals and the Raiders.
Yeah.
Wow.
Droid, finish us up.
Can't make me do it. No.
So now he's taking him over.
I hate both of these teams with a passion. No, you can't make me do it.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Of course taking him over again.
Next game on the list. Broncos on the road to Baltimore. Baltimore's favored by a country mile. And the over-under set at 49.5.
Ravens. I'll try. Listen, this is the game where Derrick Henry gets 400. Forget Tree Fitty. He gets 400. I'll trust the I will somewhat foolishly trust the Ravens, and I'll trust Derrick Henry to get 4 bills.
Deb?
As the dog is licking me. I agree. Cannoli. Okay. I agree. The Ravens should not have lost last week, let's be honest.
Exactly.
Huge comeback win this week. They're embarrassed. They better be.
I agree.
And I just don't think the Broncos are a good enough team to beat the
Ravens. Yeah, I'm taking the Ravens on this one. I just hope someone put a foot in the coaching staff's behind and tell them, look, you have Derrick Henry. Use him.
Yes.
Thank you, Victor, for that.
Yep.
Derrick Henry only runs for 70 yards because the Baltimore's coaching staff is terrible. I hate to say it because I hate both these teams again. I'm not taking a mulligan. I, for some reason, am picking the Broncos.
Ooh.
You're flying self.
You're fool.
Renegade.
Henry will slash him up.
You fool.
It's
That's
just
what
I like the actual
team
progression I'm seeing from the Broncos and Bo Nix
agree with
himself.
you.
He's
I like-
actually throwing passing touchdowns for once in his life.
And he's actually learning the offense. You have a point, Droid. He's actually learning the offense.
Yeah.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Next game on the hit list, it's Miami on the road to Buffalo. Buffalo favored by 6, over under 48.5.
Bills.
Oh boy.
Bills by 55. This is the game where the Buffalo Bills seal up the East Division with 8 games left. Give me the Buffalo Bills to run all and the Dolphins had no business whatsoever losing to Call of Booty Murray last week in their own house by allowing them to come all the way back from 14 down to walk off. Nope. I'm sorry, Tua. I'm sorry, Miami. But until Mike McDaniel actually hires someone to call the plays for you correctly, I will never trust you again. Period. Mike McDaniel is a coordinator and nothing more. I'll trust the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen to wreck some shop at Rich Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, concerning that, Deb, you making it a clean sweep?
I am. I agree. I'm going Bills on this one.
In the words of Bubba Ray Dudley, Bills Mafia, get the
Bad.
tables.
30 to 10 is going to be the final score.
Yeah, they're going to run all over them.
They're going to look, and they won't even have to throw 20 passes.
I swear.
So-
Okay, listen, Snowman. You know how I am as a prediction master. If
Yes.
the final score is 30 to 10, I retire tomorrow.
Which means you ain't going to retire because you're my hockey god. My hockey
Right.
god, that is. Next one.
Next on the list, as we start the late slate, it's Chicago on the road visiting Call of Booty.
Nope.
Oh wow.
Nope.
Really?
He couldn't even finish the
Nope.
booty part of Call of Booty.
Nope. And
Come on.
oh no.
Come on.
How many of these do you get a show? How many
Apparently,
are you
we don't
have-
picking?
We don't
This
have-
is
we
the
don't have
week
to
I was.
prepare that.
Listen, Deb. To answer your question, this is the week I was afraid of,
We went
where
through
I'd
this
have a
show.
bunch of these.
We
Okay.
went through
Okay,
this.
I usually only get like 1 or 2 per week.
Yeah.
You're at 3 now.
I have 3 right. I have 3 right now because this is the middle part of the season. This is the middle week of the season, and it's right after Halloween. And right after Halloween, especially during the Goodell era, you get the stupidest games on the schedule. This is one of them. I ain't touching this one.
I only have one mulligan, and that's going to stay that way. I'm going to go with the Bears. I think they get
Why?
right. I think they get right with this one. They basically lost to the
want
Washington
a tie.
Commanders off of a miracle play.
Yep.
And
And
still
they ain't
played
getting
solid.
and they ain't get and neither team is getting a miracle in this game. But I love that miracle pass from Jaden Daniels. He's my rookie of the year.
They still played solidly and just lost. I think they take this one over Call of Booty.
Deb, who you got?
I agree. I'm going Chicago. It was a fluke. I love Jaden Daniels though, and he will be rookie of the year. Absolutely. Also,
Absolutely.
stupid play by that CB tipping that ball up.
Tyreek Stevenson.
Mm-hmm.
Droid, finish us off.
Don't care. Didn't ask. Cry about it.
So I guess you're mulliganing this one.
I get infinite amount of mulligans. I do not care.
There's your answer.
God.
Next
ahead,
on the
Dave.
list, it's the land of AEW going to the land of ECW. Jacksonville on the road to the Philadelphia Eagles.
Hold
Eagles are favored
it.
by 8.
Oh,
And
wait.
what the hell?
I'll answer my question for me and Deb like that.
Just look
And
at
we got the palms.
You want her answer.
Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Vic, are you making this a sweep?
You already know. EC drop, EC drop, EC drop. Sandman comes out and canes the crap out of the Young Bucks. Tags in Rob Van Dam for a 5-star frog splash. Give me the Eagles all the way.
All I gotta say is in the ever immortal words, as you just brought up at the Dudley Boys.
EAGLES Eagles.
Yep.
Fly Eagles.
Moving,
Fly Eagles fly, baby. Fly
moving
Eagles fly.
on. Moving on.
There's a matter of fact, I got a text from my honey right here. She says the same thing. Fly Eagles fly.
Ooh, that's big.
All right. Next.
My honey's a big time Colts fan. Y'all know that, but she's saying fly Eagles fly on this one. This is too easy.
They're on fire on this one. Finally.
Yes.
Running the ball.
This is too easy. This is too easy.
Next on the hit list, the Rams, who are 1-point favorites, are going to the land of purgatory. Seattle,
Snowman,
over under favorite at 48.
Give me this mother.
I do like that.
God, that's Stone Cold's music.
Nope. Look, I hate both of these teams because they're in my division. I want this game to finish in a flat-out, unbridled tie.
Scoreless tie.
Save me somebody, please.
All right.
You know what? I'll give you a genuine
please.
So Puka Nacua is questionable. Super upset. He's on my fantasy. And I didn't play him last week. I'm a dumbass. Seattle, I just, you know what? If Puka plays, I'm taking Rams.
Let me answer Deb's unasked question. The Seattle Seahawks are frauds.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, Geno Smith, he's had better days. They're doing okay.
The Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles. Listen, the only reason the Rams won last week is because Minnesota.
Oh my God!
They really did choke too.
Because Minnesota should have walked all over the Rams in SoFi. Nope. Both of these teams are frauds, and I ain't touching it.
All right.
I'm gonna go Rams just because I saw what happened last week against the Vikings. So that's the only reason.
I have a confession to make. Snowman and I actually went through this week, and this was one that I knew he was gonna pick a mulligan on.
Yep.
I will not. I'm doing this for the Ramley. Go Rams.
Look, the playmaker is going to sock me upside the head for not picking the Rams, but my spider senses are going completely off. Listen, Deb had me on the Blonde Blitz, and she asked me, how many of these games did your spider senses go off about? I'm like, Deb, I've been doing this for a long time. You know. Listen, everybody that loves football, trust your gut feeling. I'm trusting mine.
Droid,
it's yours.
Why do the NFL schedule makers make this absolute? I can't even say it. I can't even say it on the air.
Nope.
Bowl of mid.
Below a bowl
you know
of
what
mid.
I'll say? It's a below average bowl of mid.
Mm-hmm.
So you're making a pick? Or you're taking a mulligan? What are you doing here?
I'm not taking a mulligan.
Then who you picking?
I love Puka Nacua way too much to pick against him.
Okay.
So I'll pick the Rams.
I can't touch that one.
Next.
I love you, Puka Nacua. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I love you, Puka Nacua, but 36-year-old Matt Stafford has been inconsistent at best. I can't.
Next game
and I
on.
don't even want to start on Geno Smith.
Next game on the hit list. Detroit, 3-point favorites going into Green Bay. The over-under's at 48.
I mean, the Lions by 40. They're going to walk into Green Bay and stomp a mud hole in their ass and walk it dry. Give me the Lions.
Deb?
I think this is actually going to be a little more close than you think, Brian, but I'm looking forward to this game the most out of all the games this weekend. You got to go Lions, though. I mean, they're on fire. They're not stopping anytime soon. Green Bay's doing well. Love me some love. I'll just say it every day. But yeah, Green Bay. I'm sorry, Lions.
This actually might end up being a shootout. That's my
that's what I'm thinking.
And I'm gonna go with the Lions.
First one to
Detroit football.
First one to 50 wins this game.
Yep.
Especially with both of these quarterbacks and the way that they run their offenses. But I think Detroit's got a couple of trick plays up their sleeve.
Detroit.
Yep.
Who you picking?
I can't go against the Lions. I'm sorry. You know, Jordan Love went down with an injury last game. He might return this week. Might is a big word.
Yeah,
Jared Goff has just been that guy all year.
He really has.
There's no arguing against it. Aiden Hutchinson is looking to come back in the next few weeks. The Lions are a playoff team. They are a Super Bowl team, and I can't pick against them. Give me the Detroit Lions.
I'll play the Lions fight song on Monday when they win this one. I will happily play it. If not, then I'm playing Bang on the Drum by Todd Rundgren, which is the Packers song. But one of those songs will get played on Monday.
All right, we got 2 games left. Let's see if we can burn through this before I lose all my IQ points. We got the 8:20 game. The first one we've had flex this season. The Colts on the road to the 5.5-point favored Minnesota Vikings. The over-under's at 47.
Flacco gets the start in place of an inconsistent AR5. Flacco knows how to use his weapons. They also have Jonathan Taylor back in the lineup. Score the upset for the Colts.
Deb?
I'm going opposite with this one. Although the Vikings have not been playing up to par lately, and definitely not what they were in the beginning of the season. But
right.
I think it's going to take some time for Flacco to get acclimated, but I could be wrong. I'm still going to go Vikings.
Vic?
I'm going with the Colts this time. I think Flacco and Taylor get it right. Hopefully, Taylor gets the more shots with the ball.
Right.
Oh man, I don't want to make another apology, but damn, this game is too good.
No.
I really don't want to make another apology. Oh
Are
no!
you doing what I think you're gonna do?
I'm gonna have to break the glass.
Oh no!
He's taking a boy. And Goliath is probably the safest.
I don't want to take. I
already did my pick.
I don't want to take Built Ass. All right. I don't.
You know what? He's making a safe option, a safe pick.
He's playing a safe
Let's just move to Monday.
Let's
Let's just move to Monday so I can do my chant. All right.
He's signaling for the fair catch.
Yes.
As was just alluded to, as if anyone really gives a damn at this point. It's Tampa. It's Kansas City. KC's favored by 9.
What mental giants came up with this game for Monday night?
Roger Goodell.
Already, they were like, you know what? Play the Bucks as well.
Okay, listen.
Wait, I just realized
we
basically played the entirety of the NFC South.
I love Patrick Mahomes. All right, love the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't hang 50 on the Bucks, I'll be disappointed. But I'm look. The Chiefs are favored by a country mile. May as well make it 2 country miles, and it's at Arrowhead Stadium.
Yep. Vic, are you making this a clean sweep?
You already know.
Yep.
The Buccaneers are. They're not
frauds.
Even dumpster. They're not even dumpster pelican stew. This is dumpster pelican on the grill. This is Cajun style dumpster pelican. This is fried.
This is what the Chiefs. This is what the Chiefs are saying to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We're gonna have a barbecue on Monday night in Arrowhead Stadium, and we need to borrow your grill.
Yep.
These have been the picks brought to you by BetUS.com. When the game begins, use code Snowman for $125 deposit match. Get me the hell out of here!
Thank you, Deb. Appreciate you being the guest picker again this week. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Get me out of here, please.
Have a great weekend. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move. And always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, they're simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger. We are, and we hope y'all are too. We're out of here. See you Monday. And remember, Chicago, you have now mortgaged, risked, and doubled down your entire future for DJ Moore.
And y'all are a bunch of crazy asses. I lose this segment every time.
I don't know what you're talking about. Bye, y'all. See you Monday.
Crazy.